I dwell in the possibility, wayfaring then and now, stretched in the pursuit of a homeless home. I travel endlessly, and in that I become an active participant of the happenings that constitute my work. My work draws on ideas of precariousness, impermanence, and this habitual ease of relocation, dislocation. The practice, in a sense, and the work itself becomes a kind of a response and a recalibration of this flux and fluidity that I experience on a daily basis. The everyday and the poetry in objects, whether that's throwaways or found objects, and the commonplace things, they have an integral part in the process and in the making itself. Thinking, in that sense, becomes a kind of a physical embodiment in my work, both in terms of the way I make the work and also in terms of my ability to make meaning or gather sense from things around me. This degree show is by far my most ambitious space responsive making. My installation is called Homebound Always. It weaves in this idea of the improvised labor of homemaking with a constant state of this rooted homelessness. The source of this work is from my habitual sense of making myself at home wherever I am, and at the same time feeling extremely displaced or uprooted if I have to move. So the visual forms in this space present or embody that feeling of constant relocation and of the fact that this is a continuous process that goes over and over. While the space has an aesthetically immersive appeal, I believe that the greater impulse is this sense of openness. So if this space were to be remade or rearranged, there are 1,000 different ways, and every different way would evoke a very different reaction. It is very similar in that sense for somebody like me who's moving around and making home at a different place, that my sentiment and my equation with existential questions of where is home, what is home, keeps shifting and recalibrating and renegotiating. My work is very material led, and cardboard has a history with both mobility and homelessness. In fact, it's wonderful how it can be both a traveler and the housed simultaneously. Initially, when I started working with cardboard, it was the idea of a new surface that attracted me. But over the period, I have come to appreciate the material poetry that it has to offer. It seems fitting that this entire space emerged from the diversity of this one material, that is the cardboard. Working with cardboard in its various forms, whether that's forms of packaging, whether that's shredded cardboard or laser cut or printed on, gave me the scope to embody the sense of this diverse sense and experience that I have of homemaking. So the improvised labor of homemaking and the sense of mobility is not just theoretical. The installation was designed in a way that if I wanted to move, I could shift an entire section and move it to another place and relocate it. At the same time, if I wanted, I could flatten all of these and pack them up and later be rearranged in a brand new space, which essentially brings in this understanding and realization that home is a constant recalibration, rearrangement of our understanding of belonging. The beautiful part about working with cardboard is that while my area of research is very serious, the sense of play is a very natural thing when working with this material. And it was this sense of play that pervades this entire installation. When you walk into the space, at first glance, it creates the sense of playful and like an imaginary landscape that was made to enjoy a sunny day out. And pretty much from the same idea of playing is how I make. When I'm making, I actually throw things around. I work in a way where it's stacked, where it's balanced. I like the idea of allowing the material to direct me and to lead me. But I also work with the sense of intuition, where I just respond to what I feel of a particular corner or space. The sense of play also means that my ability to sort of iterate or working through iteration is actually a very important part of the work itself. Therefore, you can actually see the entire sort of the support structure, such as the glue, the nails, the staples. Nothing is hidden in that sense. Everything is very transparent and again very superficial. For me, the beautiful thing about building this installation was the sense of realization that home is in no thing and is now here.